It's been a minute. I've been sitting on some footage, and I was almost ready to finish this video. I had to redo this shot right here, all because I kept saying this word. Dissection. It's not a dissection, and that was a good catch before we went through with it. I hate to seem stupider than I already am. My wife had a 3-level ACDF, Anterior Cervical Discectomy with fusion. That's where we're at. I'm going to go through and talk about where we've been. So today is Lisa's surgery. 3-level ACDF. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about her getting her quality of life back, you know? Nice improvement on that. Admitted overnight. See how she does. Should be a good time. I mean, surgery, medical process is like nothing new for us, so it's just another day. But we're hoping that the end result's better. So let's go get this. My lovely wife, tough as she is, she's a cancer survivor, stage 3B, triple negative cancer, and she is BRCA1 or BRCA1 positive. While I might get into those things later about the specifics, it's just to show how she's been through a lot. She's relatively tough. The process of treatment, chemotherapy, radiation, surgeries, infections. It's easy to say that she's no stranger to physical hardship. My wife has been suffering from back and neck pain, shooting pain down her right arm to her fingertips, and numbness. Cause a number of things. Lifetime of lifting trays, having been treated with chemotherapy, degenerative disc disease, mostly genetic in her case. So she had 3 bulged discs, no cushioning fluid around those discs, impinged nerves in the spine. All kinds of stuff, but causing her pain nonetheless. So ACDF, Anterior Cervical Discectomy with fusion. Anterior means they go in through the front. They tape your shoulders down and stretch your neck out, and they use an X-ray machine. And your muscles here, the cardiomastoids, they go in through a fold. They parse that muscle, and then while you're intubated with a trach tube, they parse your throat and more muscles, and they continually cauterize the tissue so it doesn't bleed as they cut it till they get back to your spine. So anterior, from the front. Cervical, cervical spine. Not the lumbar or any other place. Cervical, your neck area. Discectomy means that when they get to the discs in between the cervical bones, so C4, C5, the disc in between, C5, C6, the disc in between, C6, C7, the disc in between. Discectomy, the removal of. They also grind out osteophytes, which are calcifications or growths on the cervical bones. They grind it out and make space. And then they put spacers in and fuse them. Fusion. They use a plate or a cage or hardware of some sort, and they mount it to the cervical discs above and below each. So that includes 4 bones for her for the 3 discs in between. hospital. It's been a long day sitting around. It's the most stressful kind. But at least the surgery went well. That's it. Just having a lot of throat pain, trouble swallowing. But surgery went well. That's all we can ask for. So, thrilled. We'll go back tomorrow and see if we can't get her discharged. I think that the fear and anticipation with all of this was just a very real concern about when you're already somebody with neck and back pain and you go through the procedure. Long term, it's a wonderful decision. Short term, it's tough. It is an obstacle. You're taking somebody who already has pain and soreness. You're making them spend between 2 and 3 hours with their shoulders taped down and their neck stretched. And then, while a tube is down their throat, stretching it out of place somewhere it's not normally for a long period of time. And then all the cutting and stuff that traditionally goes on. When you put all that back together, you've really exacerbated the pain that they already had. And so when they come to, the throat pain is severe. The neck and back pain is still severe. And to be able to swallow was a trouble that she had. She couldn't swallow, so it was difficult to get her on an oral pain regimen because we couldn't get her on oral pain meds. Because of this, she stayed an extra night in the hospital while we were working all that out. Just getting her to be able to swallow. That's the biggest hurdle. Is an amazing hurdle to get through. She did it. Tough as nails. Just took a little bit more than we anticipated. Going up to the hospital. Day 2. She had the surgery yesterday. She would normally get discharged today. We just don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see. Let's just see what transpires. Fortunately, I had a shift tomorrow, and it was on the bar, which would make it more difficult to get rid of because there are smaller categories, only a couple of bodies that can take shifts. And one, I need the money, so that's stressful. 2, the likelihood of getting rid of the shift makes it more difficult. But everybody pulled together and they found a quick solution, which is really amazing, and it really kind of took that weight off my shoulders. So if any of you guys watch this, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Our team rocks. Our team rocks. All right, to the hospital. I just stopped and get some snacks. I like snacks. That'll be the downfall of me. Since I'm leaving after visiting hours are over, I have to go out the opposite side of the hospital and walk all the way around the back of the lot to get to my car. So that's actually not that bad. The weather's kind of nice out, all things considered. It was I don't want to say it was a bad day. It definitely wasn't great. It's hard because most competing with a train horn. As it's being explained to us, most of the time these surgeries, you stay overnight, you leave the next day. We're very familiar with the procedure that you do not want to be in a hospital longer than you have to.
regardless of whether or not you're on a clean floor, it's still a place where people who are sick go. Lots of germs, very public, a lot of people walking in and out of there. And, you know, she's susceptible to infection, so we want to get her out of there. Unfortunately, she can't swallow, so we can't get her on an oral pain regimen to get her out of there. You gotta have the pain control before you can leave. So since we can't seem to do that, it's another night in the hospital. Now I'm gonna go home to the boy so we can get some love. Not that that's not taken care of. Sisters are wonderful to him. Thank you, by the way, Nikki. You've had him a lot, and I really appreciate it. Made this whole thing a little bit more bearable.
I've got to give everyone their credit too. The staff there was phenomenal. This is the first time we've had any procedures done at this hospital. You know, I like to stay in your comfort zone when it comes to things that, you know, affect your well-being. But the nursing staff, the support staff, the surgeon, all amazing. Great facility. Really nice. Day 3. Heading back up to the hospital. Looking for a discharge today. Probably gonna get it. Just gotta hit all the, check off all the requirements. Getting discharged. Picking her up now. Just waiting for them to bring her out to me. You know that game. I'm not going to waste the energy and try and get a shot of her getting in the car because she will murder me. She never allows it. It's what it is. And then once we got her out of there, you know, the boy was thrilled to have his mom home. Real sweet. You know how boys are sweet. You know, just heart of gold, that kid. Made sure he made her a nice sign. Bought her a sick present. And then just bought me a present with his own money. I think we're doing it right. I think we're on track, you know? And as a result of this, we spent a lot of time sleeping as a family in the living room, which is interesting. We would take both of our couches, push them together hot dog style, throw blankets and pillows down there, and then she would sleep in the recliner. This way we're all together as a family, and I think that, you know, you take that, you do what you can, and you appreciate those moments. Because, you don't know, before too long, he might not want to do those things. And you appreciate that he's enthusiastic about it. And that's it. You live as a family, you know? But she's been doing fantastic. She's been doing great. She really has come so far. She's so much more capable and so much more invested in our family. She always was invested in our family, but she was limited by the pain. And she's not. She still is in pain, and she's definitely overdoing it, but it's hard not to encourage the kind of feeling that she gets from feeling like she's contributing, you know, making sure that the laundry is done and that the house is clean and things like that. You know, she really goes above and beyond to care for our boy, making his lunch. Just nonsense that I'm capable of, and I also like to do and contribute, but she wants to do it and finds fulfillment in those things, and is so much more motivated to make sure that she does all of the little things. And it's huge. That improvement is so vast, and I don't think that I can emphasize that enough to her. Because, you know, again, she's still in pain, and it's still a progression. They said it could take up to 12 months to really feel the effects of the surgery, as far as, like, the healing. But, you know, in the meantime, we're getting there, and I can see it, you know. It's amazing. It was not the easiest thing, but man, am I proud of my wife for really, really just being tough and getting through it, because It's been great for us as a family. It's been great for us as a couple. And I probably don't say that enough. I appreciate you, babe. I'm proud of you. You're amazing. I was compulsive enough to watch a couple of these surgeries in full here on YouTube. And I would recommend that more than anything. See the severity of what is happening, the physical occurrence of what they're doing to someone's body. And then go through and look at the emotional accounts on how people get their life back, or how it was so hard for them, or what the case may be. I mean, you know, I think that video is the easiest way to take in information, but you also have to take it with a grain of salt, because everyone's different. Everyone's tolerance levels are different. The severity of their damage is different. And their drive after the fact is going to be different. But educate yourself. Do your due diligence. I can't say that enough. I think the thing I took away from this, and I still feel this way, and watching myself 2 months ago speak on it, I think that this has brought a ton of hope, you know? And that's everything, you know? That's it. Thanks for watching, spend a little time with me, and, you know, I hope to see you in the next one.